Why is it that two Americans can earn the same salary, 60K a year, 100K a year, even 150K, yet end up living completely different financial lives? One buys a home, builds investments, retires early. The other is buried in debt, stressed, and living paycheck to paycheck. Is it because of luck, or privilege, or the economy, or bad breaks? Believe it or not, that's not the main reason. Today, I'm breaking down the actual habits, daily choices, mindsets, and financial behaviors that secretly separate the wealthy from the struggling, even when they earn the exact same income. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the American middle class is shrinking, why even six-figure earners are stressed, and how you can reposition yourself to escape paycheck-to-paycheck living and start building real wealth. Let's get into it. Income isn't everything. In America, everyone is obsessed with income. What do you do? How much do you make? Did you get promoted? But here's a truth most Americans never learn. Your income determines how you start. Your habits determine where you end up. Because even high earners are struggling today. A 2024 Lending Club report found that 44% of Americans earning over $100,000 a year live paycheck to paycheck. Even 36% of people making $200,000 plus are still financially stressed. Imagine earning $200,000 a year and still feeling broke. So, if income alone doesn't fix anything, what does? It starts with 3 money traps that most Americans fall into. 3 habits keeping Americans broke. Mistake number 1, lifestyle inflation. This is one of the biggest financial traps in the US. You get a raise, you upgrade everything. New iPhone, new apartment, new car with a high monthly payment, more eating out, better clothes, more subscriptions. Before you know it, your income rises, but your bank account doesn't. Story Josh versus Michael. Both earn $80,000 a year in Dallas. Josh gets a raise, immediately leases a brand new SUV at $650 a month, moves into a luxury apartment, signs up for a fancy gym, and increases his weekly DoorDash habit. Michael gets the same raise, but changes nothing in his lifestyle. He stays in his affordable apartment and increases his 401k and index fund contributions. Fast forward 10 years, Josh still rents, still has a car payment, still stressed. Michael owns a home, has investments, and financial options. This is why most American millionaires don't look rich. A study from the Millionaire Next Door found that most American millionaires drive Toyotas, shop at Costco, and live in regular neighborhoods. Rich people focus on financial security. Broke people focus on looking successful. Mistake number 2. Debt dependence. Debt is the biggest wealth killer in the United States, and it's everywhere. Credit cards, student loans, auto loans, buy now, pay later, personal loans, medical debt. Let's look at 2 friends, Sarah and Emily. Both earn $95,000 a year. Sarah carries $7,000 in credit card debt at 20% interest. Emily has 0 consumer debt. If Sarah tries to pay down that debt, she needs around $650 a month. Emily, who has no debt, can invest that same $650. At an 8% return, after 10 years, Emily has $120,000. After 20 years, $300,000. After 30 years, $600,000 plus. Sarah, still trying to escape debt she used to buy things that lost their value instantly. In America, interest works against you until you invest. Then it starts working for you. Most Americans have no chance of building wealth until they break free from consumer debt. Mistake number 3, not tracking spending. Americans underestimate how much they spend by a lot. Because swiping a card or tapping Apple Pay doesn't feel like spending. Research shows your brain releases dopamine when you use digital payments, meaning your body literally rewards you for spending. This is why $8 coffees feel normal. $200 Amazon carts happen by accident. DoorDash twice a week becomes routine. Subscriptions quietly drain $50 to $150 a month. The average American wastes $1,500+ per year on forgotten subscriptions alone. When you track your spending, you realize you don't have a money problem. You have a visibility problem. What gets measured gets managed. What gets ignored gets out of control. 3 habits that make Americans rich. Habit number 1, they invest early. Let's go back to 2 people, Chris and Daniel. Chris invests $300 per month in index funds starting at age 22 for 10 years and then stops. Daniel starts at age 32 and invests $300 per month every single month until age 65. Who ends up with more money? Chris, the one who invested for only 10 years. He beats Daniel simply because of time. This is the power of compound interest. In America, compound interest is the most powerful wealth engine available to normal people. Your money works harder than you ever can. Habit number 2, they pay themselves first. Most wealthy Americans don't wait until the end of the month to save. They automate. 401k contributions, Roth IRA deposits, brokerage investments, automatic transfers to savings. Even if it's 10% of their income, the consistency builds wealth. Most wealthy Americans treat investing like a bill they must pay because their future matters more than impulse spending. Habit number 3, they buy assets, not liabilities. Wealthy Americans use money to buy S&P 500 index funds, rental property, ETFs, businesses, intellectual property, skills that increase income, high-value savings and money market funds. Struggling Americans buy new cars every 4 years, designer clothing, latest gadgets, high-interest financed items, anything that looks impressive on Instagram. 2 people earning the same salary can live in different economic universes simply because of what they choose to buy. The psychology of money. Money is heavily influenced by upbringing in America. Some people grow up in households where debt is normal. Emergencies cause panic. No one invests. Money's always tight. Others grow up learning how credit works, how investing works, how to save, financial discipline. This shapes 2 mindsets. Scarcity mindset, common in the US. Fear of losing money, afraid to invest, always anxious about bills, overspending to cope emotionally. Focus on survival. Abundance mindset, wealthy Americans. Believe opportunities can be created. Invest consistently. Don't fear calculated risks. Focus on growth. Build skills that increase earning power. Your mindset is the driver. Your income is just the fuel. Practical steps for Americans to build wealth. Step 1. Build a budget that fits your reality. Use apps like YNAB, Mint, Monarch Money, Every Dollar. A budget is not restriction, it is awareness. Step 2. Eliminate consumer debt. Start with credit cards, high-interest personal loans, auto loans, buy now, pay later balances. Your wealth cannot grow while your future earnings belong to lenders. Step 3. Pay yourself first automatically. Set automatic contributions into 401k or 403b, Roth IRA, high-yield savings, index funds. If it happens automatically, you will not miss the money psychologically. Step 4. Track your spending monthly. Review. Subscriptions, food and dining, transportation, shopping, housing costs, insurance bills. Knowing where your money goes is half the battle. Step 5. Start investing with whatever you have. You don't need a lot. You need consistency. Even $50 to $100 a month grows massively over time. Step 6. Buy assets, avoid lifestyle traps. You will not care about impressing people when you are financially free. Conclusion. 2 Americans can have the same job, the same salary, and the same opportunities, but end up with completely different outcomes. Because wealth is built quietly through habits, not hype. And if you want to be the version of you that becomes wealthy, start today. Not when the economy gets better, not when you get a raise, not when you feel ready. The small decisions you make today will either build your future wealth or destroy it slowly. The choice is yours, and today is the perfect day to choose wisely.